The June FIFA international window for the Warriors had us in action on two fronts. We had a set of players that were out in Morocco for two international friendlies against Burkina Faso and Niger. And then we had another team mainly consisting of under 23 players for the COSAFA Cup. In fact, the average age for this squad was around 21, 22 years old. So here's the thing, the whole sentiment with the set of players that were out in Morocco was to give the coach an opportunity to assess other players who were going to be part of the group that will play in World Cup qualifiers and at the Africa Cup of Nations later this year. And especially considering that we were missing players like Marshall Munetsi, Marvelous Nakamba, Tawanda Chirewa, Endi Ronomota, Divine Lunga, and these are the players that I can think of at the top of my head. There are plenty more others like Knowledge Musona. The standouts, I should say. Mali Tavaziva looked very assured and he had a decent performance when he came on for Elvis Chipezeze, who didn't cover himself in glory and was shaky and jittery in the 1-0 draw against Niger last night. And then in defense, Ishane Sumauchi, he just looks like a proper center back. He was the tallest guy on the field yesterday, very assured at the back, and he also contributed to the goal that was scored against Niger. I keep saying Niger a lot. But Ishane Sumauchi is definitely a viable option moving forward. Jonah Fabi, Sean Fusire, and Bill Antonio, it was good to see them, and I think they can be potential options for us in the future. And then as far as the forward line is concerned, it was good to see Tino Kadewere back in the Warriors fold. Initially in the game against Burkina Faso, he was playing as a number 9. But when he was dropped back to play in the number 10 position after Kama Billiard went off with an injury, I felt over the two matches that he played in that number 10 role, he had some of his best performances in Warriors colours because you could really see what he's capable of doing, and I think that's his proper position as a number 10. As for the Warriors that were at the COSAFA Cup, this is essentially the foundations of an under-23 side that is going to play in Olympic qualifiers next year in September. So the average age, like I said, was 21, 22, and the standouts were number 6, Prosper Padera, not Panache. Prosper Padera, who plays out in Finland. He was absolutely superb, a baller. In fact, I think we should also be considering him for the full Warrior squad. But other players that were quite good, Tando Ngwenya was man of the match yesterday, backing a brace. And we had Tashinga Mashonganyiga, who was decent, as well as Tatenda Chikwero and Junior Makunike. So we definitely have some green shoots for that Olympic squad that we want to build. But this was basically